Hey, what's good, Otter Cookies, Otter Cookies? I'm your guide Q. We're gonna be looking at some r/anti-MLM today, so let's just get into it. Alright, so we've got a piece of marketing for the Hanukkah season. Oil isn't just for latkes. Discover the miracle of essential oils. And then there's a menorah made out of essential oils bottle. A poll that says, are you curious to learn more? And it's 100% no answers. So I don't think it's like bad to use holidays for marketing. It happens all the time, but it's just so funny to me that it did not work at all. Okay, so this is a reference to the show You, but this post was not tagged as like satire or a meta post or anything, so I can only assume that this was just an idea for a joke from an MLM representative. I saw you online looking for hair care. You asked for recommendations for your unmanageable hair and greasy scalp, and among all of the comments, you liked mine. You liked mine. You appreciate my talent, my openness, my humor. Shortly after, you messaged me. We exchanged messages about what you need for your hair, and I sent you my website link. We even discussed special pricing just for you. You didn't reply. You ghosted me. You'll be back. You'll need somebody dedicated, creative, and professional. You need me. I'll be your hair care girl. We will work together. I just know it. See, I'm just like super confused after reading this one because I can't tell if they just like unironically think that the stalker dude from You is like the good guy or if this was just supposed to be some sort of meme. And in that case, it is kind of a funny meme, but maybe not for the reasons that you think, and I don't think it's gonna drive any sales for you. Alright, a nice complainy Facebook post. We love these. Jennifer Aniston was in an Aveeno commercial and a collagen commercial. The public goes out and buys those things because they think they'll get Jennifer Aniston's skin. She clearly uses those products. Your friend shares on social media, who you've known for years, about a product she actually uses daily and has made a significant impact in her life. But you don't even bother to like the post because they're obviously only sharing to make money off you or to trap you. Jennifer takes away millions from the commercial and doesn't even use the products. Your friend pays her bills, has kids in sports, is drowning in debt, and praying for time with her babies, and has a heart to help. We've been conditioned to support celebrities, all because it isn't network marketing. Something to chew on. Hashtag break the stigma. Okay, so I do want to say that I agree that we shouldn't just be letting celebrity endorsements blindly influence our purchase decisions, and I think that a lot of people don't let it influence their purchase decisions. So I don't know why you're bringing that up in comparison to friends sharing on social media, but I feel like that comparison only hurts you more because it just goes to show that people distrust these companies and products so much, and they have such a bad reputation that they will not trust their friends' endorsement of it because they know that their friend has most likely been manipulated, and any sales that they would make off of friends would just be out of pity and would just be leading them down this path for slightly longer, fooling them into thinking that they'll be successful. So yeah, you did not really make many points here. Alright, so this is just a little Squid Game meme. Your next task is to convince enough family and friends to buy your inventory so you can avoid bankruptcy. Like, it's a joke, but it's actually fucking terrifyingly true. Like, a lot of these people are just on a daily basis risking all of their personal relationships to try and survive in this go-getter small business lifestyle. Hey, we got some pseudoscientific medical advice. Let's go. On Thursday afternoon, I slipped and bounced down the stairs. It was scary and serious enough to stay in the same position till my husband came home and could help me. My back was in spasm and I was in agony. While I was on my back waiting for help, I searched my essential oil app and my WhatsApp chat groups and typed up my action plan to prevent bruising, worsening, and to heal quickly. I knew I needed to be prepared for when I could get near my oils. My Young Living essential oil case is my medicine cabinet, my first aid kit, and my emotional support. It is one of the main reasons I went from 10 out of 10 spasm and pain to 3 out of 10 in 4 days, without any painkillers and inflammatory drugs. I said that to myself and others who thought I was nuts, that I would take medicine if my natural approach wasn't working. Thankfully, all I needed were essential oils, heat, ice, grounding/earthing, and mind power exercises. Okay, so I will give this person some credit for saying that they would take medicine if their natural approach wasn't working, but also, I would say the heat and ice probably had a lot to do with your recovery and just basic, like, mindset, like wanting to heal, doing the right things, not being stressed out, because obviously that can make spasms work. So maybe the essential oils helped a little bit in the calming of your mind, but it sounds like the grounding / earthing and mind power exercises could have done that too. So really, you could have done all this for free, given maybe you have a heating pad or an ice pack already in your house. Alright, this post is absolutely unhinged. Okay, can we talk about frequencies for a hot second? Our bodies are fearfully and wonderfully made by God, and our bodies have life and energy. Hear me out. We as living beings have frequencies. Now I know what you're thinking. This is weird hippie talk, and trust me, I am with you. But after learning more about how our bodies work, I am super blown away by this one tool we like to use in our house, and guess what that is? Essential oils. Yup, you heard me right. Essential oils have frequencies between 46 and 428 megahertz. Idaho blue spruce is the highest at 428 megahertz, and rose is at 320. So you might be wondering, what else has a frequency that can be measured? Here are a few examples. Fresh herbs are 20 to 27 megahertz. Dry herbs are 12 to 22. Fresh produce, 5 to 10. Processed or canned food, 0 megahertz. So that's food, but check this out. Cold symptoms start at 58 megahertz. Flu starts at 57. Cancer starts when the body falls below 42 megahertz. Dying begins at 25 megahertz and goes to 0 at death. So when we use essential oils, we are raising our megahertz, and that is an amazing thing. So grab your oils and put them on your body. Young living oils, that is. Hashtag mompreneur life. So I know this sounds crazy, but I do think this person made one really good point. It was when they said, now I know what you're thinking, this is weird hippie talk, and trust me, I am with you. You should have just stopped there. You should have just stopped there and then realized that you should probably delete the post and stop. This is just complete nonsense. Like, this is deeply concerning if real people believe this. Okay, this post is extremely sad and concerning. So the person who posted this on Reddit says, just watch the LuLaRoe documentary on Discovery Plus. I'm imagining that's a documentary about the downfall of LuLaRoe, and one chick on there filed bankruptcy and is paying $714 a month to the government to recover from her LLR losses. I recognize her nails, so I looked her up on IG. She's heavily involved in 2 MLMs now and has an insane stockpile of stick-on nails. No lesson learned. And you can see the first picture there is just a couple boxes of nails that she has there, and then the second picture is a wall of other products and a caption that says, I'm not obsessed, you're obsessed. So I just want to say right off the bat that $714 a month would be enough to completely destroy my budget and make it so that I'm taking a loss every single month. So I can't imagine what that is like for this woman's personal budget. And it seems like, I don't know, she's just addicted to, like, the MLM lifestyle, and it's all she knows, and it's the only way she can think of to make money, because she has clearly gotten into more debt if she has this sort of stockpile of products. They don't just forward you the products. Like, you have to pay for them in order to sell them to other people, or she's just, like, gonna be in debt to her company. So I don't know what the fuck is going on here, but this woman needs some serious intervention from people in her life if she, like, wants to ever recover financially. So this is insane to me. The caption says, found in my daughter's Christmas gift from our church's low-income family wish tree. Grateful for the gift, but felt like this was inappropriate. And the daughter did not receive real products. She received 2 coupons for a free facial from a Mary Kay representative, which is like, yeah, I guess a free facial is a gift, but it's also going to be a sales pitch the entire time, which may decrease all the value you would get from the facial. So it's really, like, not a win-win situation whatsoever, and not an appropriate gift. So just a little content warning before we get into this post. It does mention a baby passing away, so if that will bother you, you might just want to skip this post. Alright, this post is really interesting, and this person is a frontline healthcare worker, so thank you for your service, but she also posted this, so Guys, I'm going to be very open and vulnerable in this picture. Just last week, I had one of the hardest days in my career. As you may know, I am a nurse and have been for almost 5 years now. 4 of those years were in adult medical surgical nursing, mostly with orthopedics, so bone or joint surgeries, and a combination of different stomach surgeries. I've done shifts in oncology where I was the nurse that actually called the time of death, and man did that hit me hard. Well, fast forward to now. I've been in labor and delivery for almost 4 months now, and I love it. It's amazing to be there for the best moments of a couple's lives. Last week I got to experience the not so great. I had my first fetal demise. I can't even tell you how much I cried, and then the drive home, and when I got home I cried so much more. Okay, the sad part of this story is done, but by the end of the day, even with crying on and off all day, I didn't have any foundation streaks or running mascara. Senegance held up against one of my hardest, if not the hardest days. What can Senegance do for you? And I honestly felt horrible for this person up until the last 3 sentences, which really do wipe that all away, because just the feeling of being pitched a product after describing something like this, and this event being traumatic for people that also aren't you. Like, you're not the only person involved, and you're using this situation to try and drum up sales. Like, that is just gross on so many levels, and I just feel like so right now. So this is kind of an inspirational story. 1 year free for my 11-year MLM career. I sent in my self-termination 1 year ago. It feels so good. The day I quit, the CEO texted me, called me, Facebook messaged me, and had others at the home office do the same. And when I wouldn't talk to them, I heard from legal with a lot of threats. They were so afraid that I was about to use my influence over the sales field, the very thing they valued until I quit, to get others to leave the company. They were convinced I was going to a different MLM and would take my sizable downline with me. They threatened me with all kinds of trouble if I did any sort of direct sales training or coaching. With, my actual coaching certification I studied for and earned on my own time, with my own money that the ICF gave the thumbs up. They tried to make me sign new NDAs and agreements, but I refused. I don't think the damage is all healed. I don't think I've truly realized the way it changed me. I believed that what I was doing was good, and I was so proud to have been at the top. I didn't think I was hurting people because I didn't do the scummy stuff, but I was hurting people. I was encouraging people when failure was inevitable for them. I quit by ripping off the band-aid. No warning, no nothing. Just boom, done, I'm out. It was jarring to go from all those years of constantly being responsible for posting, answering every text and email and question posed in my downline group and customer group, never taking a day off, to being able to turn my phone completely off. If you're reading this and you're still lurking here looking for the strength to quit, just do it. You won't regret it. It's absolutely insane that this company tried to get her to sign new NDAs and agreements after she had already quit. I'm glad she didn't do that. And yeah, if they didn't have you, sign a non-compete clause or something like that, then there should be no problem with you getting back into direct sales or coaching or whatever. You probably have, incredibly good sales skills or, just business people skills to have made it to this point with the MLM. Sadly, you have to be the absolute best of the best to succeed in something like this, or be extremely scummy in some other way, which is also sometimes good sales. So yeah, I'm so glad that you're out of here, and I do hope that this inspires other people to not be afraid of ripping off the band-aid, as long as it's safe for them to do. Say, if you like anti-MLM stuff, I've got a whole playlist. It'll show up in the top right of your screen. Having said that, I'd like to give a major shout out to Hannah, Matthew Kendall, Caitlin, Beth the Dork, Ashton Jacobson, June, Rocket Fist Rick, Alicia, Kennedy DeSilvis, Tay P, Hyper Ninja Child, Jared D, Regrettable Stitches, Allison B, Kaya Bay, Brittany, and Catco, as well as everyone else you see on your screen for being top tier channel members. I'll see you guys all super soon. I hope you're doing well, skating on the best of your abilities and stuff, drinking some good water. It's good for you. Drink some. It'll be great. And I'll see you super soon. Peace out, Cub Scouts.